Yeah, I've lurked in his channel, but I don't
Yeah,
always able to type, so he doesn't know that.
yeah, I do a bit of lurking in his channel as well. Do like watching. Do like watching when he's playing. What was he doing just before Diablo? Was the Apex stuff? Yeah,
Yeah.
like watching him do Apex was kind of how I'm trying to get my bearings with it, see how he plays it, and see how the game flows. I'm sure I'm going to be embarrassed playing the game the first several times just because I'm going to be really bad at it. But you know,
Well, I know the call outs are going to be my. I've never played a game that had call out, so you know it's one of those things that I will be really bad at.
Simple says the mothership is missing its jump drive. That's hilarious.
Well, yeah, because it's not merged.
And it has been hacked off of it.
Now we could put a merge block on the front of the truck and merge the truck to Moshi, and then we'd have all three merged. And then it'd be happy. Then you could use it, but I don't know if we need to go through that.
We're basically making Voltron at that point.
Yeah. Now, I have thought that I would like to take a stab at building a ship
Large
station that is not going to be traditionally shaped.
Okay.
And
explain. Oh, here, hold on. We have a special.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you know how when you start up Space Engineers, they have that like spider thing?
Yes, the little like the walker.
Yeah. Now, I see that, and it's like, you know, what if? And we'd have like a central area, and that central area would be your living quarters, your manufacturing, that kind of stuff, right?
Sure.
All your stuff. Then you would have probably 8 wings coming out from there, and each wing would be its own hangar, kind of like a star kind of thing. Could be 6, could be, you know, whatever we can do. And the hangars would not be pressurized, but you would have in each one of those hangars, you would have your airlock to get in and out of each hangar.
Okay, in the central unit.
Yeah.
So you have like a central cabin, pressurized cabin, and then around that, say on the 8 Cardinals, you have 8 separate non-pressurized hangars
Yeah.
with airlocks going into the centralized cabin.
And I'm thinking that it should be big enough so that Moshi could dock on one of the hangars. That's the size I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not talking something Moshi size. Moshi will look like a small grid ship compared to it.
I'm thinking like, you know, shipyards, right? Like space
Yeah.
shipyards tend to be kind of like wireframes, you know?
Yeah, but I think
then-
that centralized would be, and maybe we could do like a spiral staircase going up the outside with windows. You'd have your living quarters, those kind of things.
Sure.
So that's what's in my head. Of course, we needed to build all this other stuff first, and we need to get cash, and we need to get more resources because this is going to be an undertaking.
Well, if we take, I'm trying to think of a way that we could essentially just convert the mothership to literally that.
Well, you can.
Nice.
What we would do is the Moshi is like flat on the top and bottom, right? So we could just build down and up and make it circular, and then build the hangars off of that. But I don't know if that would be easier than to just,
Just build from scratch.
yeah. Now we can
Well,
attach it to Moshi, and then Moshi just becomes one of the hangars. But
Sure.
I'm, because I don't want to get rid of the weapons until we, have something. Because I think on each tip of the hangar would have an array of weapons. Top and bottom would be an array of weapons, and I'm thinking it will be taller than the hangars, the central core. In fact, the hangars don't even need to be enclosed. They could just be a platform that comes out, and you could build on the top or bottom of it, so
Sure.
you could get your double, hangar
Yeah.
space.
I'm thinking almost like a boat dock, right? Where you have like a long walkway that goes off, and then you have connectors off the sides of it where boats could, stack up on either side. But instead of having having it being so dense, you essentially just have it spread out on the 8 cardinals like you described.
Yeah, I want, when you look at it from the top, I want it to look like a star.
Okay.
And when you look at it from the side, it kind of has that center skirt, and then there'll be top and bottom, which will be, maybe living space. And honestly, we could put like the refiner, the assemblers, the bars, and all that in the center, close that in with, some doors or something, and then put the living spaces on the outside with windows out
Like a
to the an enclosed donut. Yes, no
Yeah.
center, empty. And I do want to put a bunch of jump drives on that as well, because it's going to be heavy.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, that's really the only way it's going to move, right, is to jump around. I mean, it
Yeah.
will probably be able to thrust.
yeah, we'll have
Yeah,
to have some thrust, but it's not really going to go fast. It's a station that you're moving around.
Yeah. I
And-
like the idea of having a station because a lot of the space in the Moshi is used for like living space, whereas if we can offload some of that, then I don't know, we can just fill some of the Moshi with batteries and gyros, I guess. But although I hate to change it too much because I think I put a lot of effort into the design. I do think it looks good, but I do like the idea of building a space station that's like like the hub for everything.
Yeah, I mean, like I would have attached everything to the station, jumped to this planet, right? And
Mhm.
then go pick the appropriate ship for what you're going to do.
We could do a space station that doesn't move at all and it sits in a safe zone.
Well, you can, but I do want it to move around as we're moving around. So, and thank you, Pop Up, sir. I do
Yes.
appreciate that.
Quote number 18.
Well, I was talking about his in-game chat, but
Oh, sounds like a good idea. Okay, yeah.
so because once we get it to a system that we're going to be in for a while, yes, I don't see it moving. But then it's
Sure.
like, okay, we've done everything we want on this planet. We want to go to another one because that's the whole point of space engineers. I don't want to just leave this huge thing that we built here. I want to jump it to that system, and then we go off maybe with Moshi and truck or whatever, we want to, whatever we have at that point, because let's face it, the space engineers, you're never going to have the same ship for more than,
We've done great at it though. Honestly, like we could have wrecked this ship so many times,
Mhm.
and I think the only time we ever really did have an accident with it was like episode 1 or 2, where it fell off the stilts.
I plan on being an emotional.
Emotional comfort pop up.
Okay.
Nice.
We need that at times too.
Yeah, a lot, most of the time. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I need a lot of emotional support.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start building that? Is that 'cause
Well,
we
not
could just
today, because but this is what's in my head. If we're going to commit to building that, we need to be in a place that we want to spend a lot of time and has the resources to, because I don't think we have the resources to build something of that scale.
Yeah. Well, no, I think we do. I think we do.
Okay.
Like, because the last trip we made, and I'm just gonna get up and take a look at the cargo manifest. The bottom screen is all the stuff that hasn't processed yet, and we're talking 375,000 magnesium, 2 million gold, 1 million platinum, 300,000 uranium. Like, it's so much. Like, we are.
What do you have
we
for iron or plates? Yeah, iron.
Well, if you want to know plates, you got to come up to Izzy's, but I think I have a standing order of steel plates.
Well,
Yeah, we hold 5,000 minimum. You want me to increase that number?
well, no, I was just wondering because we're gonna need a lot of plates to build this, right? We're gonna
Well,
need silicon to build it for the glass.
yeah. So if you come up to this is the Izzy readout over here, and the only thing you really need to look at is this one on the right. That's the auto crafting screen.
Yeah.
If you, with an empty hand, if you right or left click on it to bring up the editable text screen, you just change stuff in here. So if you look up steel plates, the one on the left says we currently have 5,060, which is greater than the hold amount we've set of 5,000. If we change that to 10,000, it will start producing 10,000 plates, and we'll always try to hold that in storage.
Well, I don't think we need to change that because if you use them, it'll just start building them, and they build really fast.
Correct. And if you look down here,
I
we
just want to
have
know how much iron you have.
600,000 iron with no ore waiting to process. That's a lot.
Well,
6/10 of a million.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean, is this a place we want to stay for a while, or
Nice
do we
shoes
want to
pop-ups there.
pick something else?
You see these shoes are fire.
Yes, they are. These shoes are on fire. Isn't that
We are
a song?
close to some trade stations. Sure, yeah, I think so.
Cool.
But we're close to some trade stations here-ish, aren't we? Or I guess I can pull up my GPS. That one's on Joven. You want the full lava suit? Maybe we need more assemblies with a ton of speed modules. That's not a terrible idea. In fact, the space station could be more of a production facility than the Moshi is. The Moshi only has 2 reactors and 2 assemblers, so it's not really... Even though this is our primary production station, it really isn't set up to do that at speeds. In fact, we're bottlenecked at refineries right now. So maybe the space station is also like a big production facility, like Pop-Up Sir suggests.
Yeah. In fact, the Moshi could become the thing we drop down.
The Moshi could become the dropship, huh?
Yeah.
And then we just leave our resources on the space station.
Yeah. I mean, it's an idea.
Sure, and then we just hold critical resources like reparables.
Yeah, I don't have a lava helmet.
There is another cosmetic station back in the hangar if you want to use another
I
one.
don't have. Yeah, I'm just seeing if I have any lava stuff I can give. I got gloves. And you have the shoes, right?
Pop-Up Sir's got the shoes.
Let's see if I have any
The
lava.
lava set's hard to get. It's pretty uncommon. Oh, sorry.
I'm saying, does lava come in tools too, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's see if I have. I don't have. So far, I don't have any tools for lava. Let's go
see.
back.
I think I already have skelly gloves. Yeah, I do. I got the gloves. I got the suit. I got the helmet.
Yeah, I got the gloves for lava. That's it. Can you give that to somebody?
You can trade in Steam, yeah.
Okay, so
I have everything but the shoes, actually. Yeah, there's a little med bay back over here.
Okay.
Skelly welder. That's actually the one I'm currently using.
Yeah, all I got for
Nice.
lava is the gloves and the shoes.
I like the Skelly welder. It's got like a little spine on it, which is fun.
Okay, well, I guess that's a good place to stop for now. At least for me.
Yeah, I think we really accomplished our goal. Like I would say, the big thing I wanted to do today was get the. Oh, you got the glamour. Was get the jump drive done. The jump drive unit.
Yep,
I've
and we
got
did that.
almost all the emissive stuff. I've got the drill and I've got the grinder. But I don't have the emissive welder yet. I do like the emissive stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to chuck myself into. I'm gonna go have a cryo.
Good. So anyway, I want to thank everybody who's watching. Thank you for watching. We have accomplished our goals today. We have a truck that now has a jump capability that can take us very far away. We can also use that for
yes.
Moshi. And we have an idea of a space station we want to build. Yeah.
Look at that jump drive unit. It's gorgeous.
This is a nice looking jump drive.
I can't believe it turned out as good as it did because I kind of just slapped it together going like, oh, maybe this will work. But
It's almost, if you go to the back of it, it's almost like I want to see some thrusters on the jump drive with a green flame.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we ought to do that.
I mean, not even that we need the thrusters, but I just think that'd look really cool.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
So,
On the next episode of Space Engineer Survival.
So anyway, we reliably stream Tuesday and Wednesday Space Engineer, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I've been doing Rocket League beforehand. Today I did it way too early, but usually it's at 5:30 to 6:30 Central Standard Time. And we'd love to have you in our chat. So,
yeah, special thanks to Pop-Up Sir for joining us again today. By the way, the Streamlabs really wants me to read out that you're the best pilot in this sector. It came out twice in a row.
mm-hmm. I paid it $20.
Pop-Up Sir says, on the next episode of The Price is Right, we are going to be building green thrusters for the jump drive module and a space hangar. Stay tuned. We'll see you next Tuesday.